In a room where shadows trace empty corners filled with grace, whispered secrets lost in time, finding peace in lullabies, rhymes. Windows open, breeze flows near. Quiet moments, whispers clear, softly singing heartbeats. The morning light is painting the sky. Clouds are drifting slow. The world feels alive. I open my window, breathe in the air. A gentle reminder, joy's everywhere. It's a beautiful day, the kind I wanna stay. Every color brighter, nothing in my way. With the sun on my face and the world so wide, it's a beautiful day, and I'm glad I'm alive. small behind the hill. The quiet laughter feels so true. The world hums soft like it just knows. We're floating down where the river flows. The breeze, it whispers through the trees, a melody of calm and ease. The ripples shimmer on the stream. This life feels just like a slow dream. The breeze, it whispers through the trees, a melody of calm and ease. The ripples shimmer on the stream. This life feels just like a slow dream. Drift away, let it carry you. Follow the light through skies of blue. No need to rush, just let it be. The gentle river sets us free. These moments slip like grains of sand, but here with you I understand that time stands still in love's embrace. It paints the world with gentle grace.